she loved me, but she fell in love.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and the game of the week is just moments away. It's the Dolphins and the Eagles on Sunday night.
It's the NFL on EA Sports as you take a look there at Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Tonight we've got a great Sunday night matchup on tap as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
Meanwhile, for our visitors, the Dolphins, they come into this one off a bit of a clunker last time out, a loss that ended their 5-game winning streak. This taken in right around the goal line. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Now Tua Tagovailoa gets set to lead this Dolphins offense for the first time.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
Tua to throw right away. That one caught by Tyreek Hill. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down. Now the 4th-year man, it's Cam Akers. And some room to work. Still on his feet. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Cam Akers with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. He hasn't missed an extra point all season, and he won't miss this one either, and it's 7-0. So 2 plays on that scoring drive. That's how they drew it up. And the long run into the end zone, and what a run it was. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. So here come the Eagles, the defending NFC champs, led out by a man who is the runner-up to Patrick Mahomes at MVP balloting a season ago. Of course, that's Jalen Hurts.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game, almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, our team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up. The numbers for him from a week ago. 9 carries, 92 yards.
And he's hoping to have the same type of game, but he's going up against the #1 defense in the league, and they're very good at fitting the run. So now you've got to think offensive strategy, maybe a little more play action, and try and find some people up and down the field.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Hurts. That's complete to Swift out of the backfield. A gain of 5, and it'll be second down. So the completion there, and CD, as we know, trying to defend against an NFL quarterback, that's one thing. Trying to defend against a mobile NFL quarterback, that's quite another. What's the plan here defensively?
Well, the pass rush has to still try and get to him, especially the guys on the edge, but they're going to go maybe a count slower, right? They want to make sure they don't get too far upfield where he steps up and takes off through a lane. The same is true for those interior guys as well. So you've got to change it up with him. Try and keep him hemmed into the pocket. And occasionally, you throw a spy on a fast linebacker or one of your extra defensive backs who can dance with him a little bit if he takes off and runs.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. On the option to give to Swift here. Hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Here's Hurts to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. And this will not get close to the first down marker as he's brought down at the 26. They'll get only a yard out of that, and it'll bring up 4th down. The kick by Elliott is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about.
Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So they'll go ahead and accept the penalty. So a special teams mistake on the field goal try leads to a new set of downs inside the red zone. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. 2 yards on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 11-yard line.
Hurts. He's got Smith here. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and now it's 3rd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. And they'll try the option on 1st and goal. And he's in for the Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Eagles are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Elliott good with a PAT. And we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. This taken in at the goal line. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
7-7, our score after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter, as they've got it with a 1st and 10. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. The Dolphins at 5-1 here in this early part of the season, and they coming off their very first loss of the season, suffered a week ago.
So now we can all take that chasing the 1972 Dolphins, take it and throw it right out the window, right? But let's face it, not many teams talk about that or even have interest in it. All they want to do right now is bounce back after that loss.
From midfield, here's Tua, escaping the pressure right. Catch made right side by Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And he'll get this into the hands of Hill, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Tyreek Hill. He has career touchdown number 78, tying him with both Eddie George and Frank Gifford on the all-time list. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. Sanders now to add the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So the drive there took 6 plays.
And it ends with a touchdown pass to Tyreek Hill.
Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete.
That sure looked like a nice call by the defense, and they're very cohesive in their coverage. As soon as he cut inside, they broke on the football and met him as the ball got there and forced the incompletion.
And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first.
That's good for an Eagles. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So now first and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. A good gain of 9 before he's brought down at the 28.
Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. Back to the running game with Swift.
And they'll be inside the 25 now at the 24. 4 yards the pickup, first down. We've hit the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Throwing for Smith on the out route, and it's caught.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. This will be caught by Brown.
And A.J. going to pick up an Eagles first down as he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Looking to throw.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's second down.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Touchdown, Eagles!
Devontae Smith.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Eagles are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
So the Dolphins getting set to go here.
It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
I've got a good friend in football who always talks about predictive history. He's got one of their 2 touchdowns. You can understand why they tried to find him again. Weren't able to connect, but the thought, that was good.
Now this one complete downfield on the left side. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 27 yards there, a first down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because that incompletions on first and second down, they got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. The screen does get him 9, but it also brings up a 4th down. They'll run for it with Akers. Oh, good move. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 2 now on first down. And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's second down now. Now it's 2nd and 10. Tua sets up to pass it. Looking left side, and it's complete. It's so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. A good pickup there of 20 yards. They'll set up to run the quarterback draw. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's Tua. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. So the ball changing hands on the interception, but meanwhile here we do have an injury on the play. So good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 43. Hurts throw complete there to Smith. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. 2nd down. Here's Hurts. Incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll throw on first down with Hurts. He delivers another to Goddard, complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. The kick by Elliott is good. And they take a 17-14 lead.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach termed his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
First down, Miami, as they get set to start the drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. And going deep for Hill. And incomplete on the deep ball. So we've hit halftime. Just a field goal separating these two teams at the break. As we'll get you down the coast to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. From there, we're off to check out another game. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the second quarter. The Eagles got a solid first half from last year's MVP runner-up, Jalen Hurts. He had a touchdown both in the air and on the ground to help push his guys into the lead at the break. Both these teams making their final halftime adjustments. We're just about ready to get back to football. So for the call of the second half, we get back up to Philadelphia and Brandon Gott.
Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. So here are the Eagles to take over. They were winners over the Jets a week ago, and they are in the driver's seat right now as well. But first down, Hurts. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, give him 14. From the gun, here's Swift. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
At the 46-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. Third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Tiger swamp.
Hurts. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
35 yards that time on the punt. And the Dolphins drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. Tyreek Hill making his way back out towards the huddle. And I know that they've double-teamed him a couple times, but not a ton. Whatever they're doing isn't working. He's up over 100 yards. We'll see how they adjust.
And when they do that, they weaken their defense in other places as well. And how many times have we done games where we've seen a guy have a big game like this, but it's usually not by himself, is it? Usually it opens it up for other people to have big games as well.
Here's a run with Akers on second down. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 20. 88 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night.
We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that one looked like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
They'll run on first down with Akers.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Now Bridgewater.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
The Eagles take over first and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On first and 10, it's Swift. He's got it to the 43 here.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still had the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Now they'll fake it there on the jet sweep, and instead, here's Swift.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. This is 3rd and 1. Very likely 4-down territory, even if they don't get it, though.
They'll try and run here with Swift. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. A run for the former Seahawk. It's Rashad Penny.
And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. On the option to give to Swift here.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
On second down, here's the option.
And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
Touchdown!
Devontae Smith
with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead.
Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Dolphins 14.
Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Miami's offense set and ready to go. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
And going deep for Hill. That's caught inside the 20. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. Bridgewater.
They'll set up the screen here to Akers.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They had the huge play last time. Here it is a much smaller gain of 2. They're looking at a 2nd and 8 now from the 10. To throw, Bridgewater. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was right for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Sanders' kick is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Now after the field goal, Bailey will kick it away.
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. The field goal we just saw has this now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
They got a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? Might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that.
Hurts fumbles it.
When that ball popped free, we can hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead. Just take care of the football. Don't make it easier for them to start to make a comeback.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Eagles, last down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Swift going to try up the middle. And he's fortunate to get anything from that. Give him a yard up to the 49.
And in this situation with the lead 4th quarter, they're liking keeping the ball on the ground, I'm sure.
That's just smart football, but you know the defense has to know it as well. They've got to stop them here. So now we're going to see that loading the box in a big way. 6, 7.
And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Dancing to his left. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
Now that's a killer because you think you've got it absolutely covered, and then he hot-foots it out of there and picks up a 1st down. Drives you crazy as a defense.
Looked like, you're exactly right. Looked like a for-sure stop on 3rd, and then the tables turned. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
They run out of the gun with Swift.
20! And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. And whistles, and we're going to have another stoppage of play as they call the timeout on defense with 1:53 left.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on 1st down.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout, and they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down.
Swift is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Some good running there at the end of the drive. He had the burst that set up the 1st and goal, and then one play later, he's in the end zone.
Brandon, what I liked about that sequence is I'm not sure who made the play call, but they understood the situation, understood the momentum. A nice hard-charging run, give it right back to him, and let him cap things off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
Igbenogany going to take it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So Tua and the Dolphins down by 2 touchdowns. Just over 1:40 to play. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on 1st down.
First down, Bridgewater. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's caught at the 25.
And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line.
Well, he already had a big receiving game working, and it's going to get a lot better here. Defensively, they're fortunate this is not a touchdown, but he's just been absolutely unstoppable.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by James Bradbury.
And the Eagles are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. We've got to have two hands on the football here as they run on first down.
And a short pickup here as he'll get across the 10 to the 11-yard line. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play.
And that should do it. He's got a first down. And the Eagles, they can run it out from here.
They'll go ahead and take the knee here, and the unbeaten season will continue. So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory for Philadelphia. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film,